You're watching Fox 10 Arizona Morning with Ron Hood, Rick D'Amico, Andrea Robinson, Kristen Anderson, and Corey McCloskey in HD. Coming up.
All right, how about this? A little twist in this week's Cool House. We're used to seeing how the designers design other people's home.
Yeah.
Well, this woman, she's a designer, and we get to go inside her home. Her name is Wendy Black Rodgers, and that's this week's Cool House.
All right, and Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords is making progress in her recovery. We're told what her husband had to say about it this morning. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's time for Cool House. Everybody talks about Cool House. It's everybody's favorite segment.
Absolutely. Okay, so this Monday, Wendy Black Rodgers, now she is one of the Valley's top interior designers, okay? And we've seen many of the homes that she's decorated over the years. Diane Ryan's featured them.
I'm sure she's really good, but not as good as what you did with your house. I was at Andrea's house on Friday to babysit. You know what impressed me more about your house than anything else?
What?
When I got up to the human being guard at the gate to the driveway, and I had to travel up her driveway about 40 miles to get to the house.
You are such a liar. It's a track home. There's no guard. You drive in, and that's that.
You did a beautiful job, though.
Thanks.
Anyway, back to the Cool House.
Okay. Today, Diane Ryan takes us inside Wendy's home. Take a look. There's no guard.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Diane Ryan. To get inside this week's Cool House, you have to walk through these wooden doors. They're beautiful. This house has an old world feel to it.
The entryway is big enough for a pretty patio, and this is the front door. Let's go inside.
I'm here in the living room with the homeowner and the designer of this week's Cool House, Wendy Black Rodgers. And you moved in here 10 years ago, and you've been remodeling it ever since.
Yes, we bought this house and we had 3 teenage boys, so we had to design it to handle the wear and tear of the boys and their friends. And it was an older home, which was perfect for us. It had great bones, but it needed a lot of work. We have collected things through the years, especially my angel wings and my antiques. I love antiques, and as you can see, you look around, there's a lot of antiques.
Wendy loves to pick out her antiques, but this one was picked out by her husband, Will. He found it in Nogales, and now it's one of her favorites.
The dining room is right next to the living room. I love the red ceiling in here.
We're here in the kitchen. This is always everyone's favorite spot, so you really made it like warm and friendly, and you gutted the whole thing to do that.
Needed to. It was old and dreary and needed to be opened up, first of all, for a big family like ours, and we entertain a lot. And I also had a vision to do my cabinets so that I could hide all my appliances. I know you live in the kitchen today, so as you look around, you can see that all of the appliances are disguised behind cabinet fronts.
Wendy also added something for her husband in the kitchen.
Well, my husband's very social, and he hated to barbecue by himself during parties and dinners. So once he went outside, he was gone and nobody could talk to him. So now we put the barbecue in the house so he can be a part of the party.
Take a closer look at Wendy's kitchen and you'll find her collection of pigs. Everyone knows she collects them in all shapes and sizes, so many of them are gifts. But you may also find the real deal in here. Meet Gorgeous, a sweet pot-belly pig that is a big part of the family. The kitchen opens to the colorful family room. To make the long, narrow room look bigger, Wendy added floor-to-ceiling shelves. The family now loves hanging out in here.
We're walking down one of your hallways, and because it's an older house, it does seem a little narrow, but you kind of changed that.
I did. This is one of the other things I didn't like about this house, is the old narrow hallways. But by barrel vaulting it and putting the sconces in, it created an architectural detail that's actually beautiful.
The powder room is blue, and the walls are covered with antique pictures and candle holders.
We are here in the master bedroom. This is a beautiful room, but one of the first things you see when you walk in is the bed.
Oh, thank you. I love this bed. I saw a picture in an old book on Italy years ago and tore it out, had it in my files for many years, and then finally found an iron worker who would make it for me.
Oscar, one of the family dogs, likes to sleep in here. Take a look at the bathroom, a major overhaul in here. New cabinets, and check out those countertops. They light up. I love this bathtub and the view from here.
When I bought the home, there was a sunken tub here, and it was really treacherous and hard to get in and out of, so I filled that in, and there was this gorgeous atrium right outside the bathroom window. So I took out all the plants and put in all new plants and mirrors and trellises.
We're ending our house tour right here in the backyard, and this is a fabulously big backyard. I love it.
Thank you. When we bought this home, it was because we had 3 teenage boys who needed a lot of space to play outside. And they referred to the house as the big backyard house when we bought it. So it gives them a lot of room to play and a lot of greenery.
They share the yard with the family pets. They include 2 dogs and, of course, Gorgeous, the pig who thinks she's a dog. This is one cool house.
I love it.
If I were that pig,
Yeah.
I'd stay away from that indoor barbecue.
I would too. You never know. I think he's well loved there, just as a pet. Okay, like most designers, Wendy's house is still a work in progress. I don't know what else she could do to it. It's gorgeous. Her boys are growing up and heading to college. She's got big plans for their rooms.
Probably going to run them out. If you'd like to know more about her design services, by the way, we put that information on myfoxphoenix.com. Click on the Scene on TV as always.
Okay.